Hello, everyone. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. It's hump day or whatever that means. I think there was a camel on television one time, and that's the origin of the meme, the camel on the television. And it said something about it being hump day. Some kind of commercial. I don't know. I'm a boomer. I don't remember television. But good morning. Hello. Welcome back. We're back to Dark Seekers. We're here. We're ready to go. I'm going to put some time in today. But first, we're going to open this box, and I'm going to get a Garmoth heart out of this box. And I'm going to put that Garmoth heart into my offhand. And that's what's going to happen. So let's just make it happen. We'll open this box. We'll get a Garmoth heart. Thank you so much. I mean, I'll take a bill. I'll take a bill. I don't mind it. That could have been a lot worse. I'll take a free bill. Thank you so much. I mean, it wasn't a Garmoth heart, but it was like a 20th of a Garmoth heart. Not bad. Not bad. But we're just going to get fired right up here. I have my pets out. I have my fairy set, I believe. Yes, indeed. We'll get this on. We'll turn this on. I'll hit start session. We'll get a level 2 loot scroll. Weapon out. Axion summoned. And we go. We are probably due the double barrel soon. I don't know. I can't tell you how much paint I've burned, like over 100k, way over 100k. And also we've just done like 60 something hours here raw, so most of which is at 320% drop rate, so we're getting awfully close to that mark for the double barrel. We should be seeing it here pretty soon. But I mean, if we don't, I guess we don't, and we just keep going. I don't know. Whatever, man. We just keep going. Destruct, hello. Good morning. Good morning. I wonder if you would be up for Oluns if we find a third at some point. Eventually. I don't know. Usually people pop in. I think we've already done... I want to say I have 8 hours of Oluns on the thing. Either 6 or 8 hours, I forget. And it surprised me with how much it was. Because I feel like I haven't done that much of it, but it's actually been a bit. It's kind of weird. You're down? Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. We'll see if anybody else rolls around today that wants to do Oluns. I guess I could keep putting it in my title. That might help. That's like a little advertisement. We shall see. We have some Agris to burn this morning, so we'll make a little bit extra money. Maybe get some drops, maybe a Kabua. That'd be kind of nice. Feel like we're due a Kabua at this point. But you know, if it doesn't happen, I guess it doesn't happen. Whatever, man, we grind. I have, what, 66 bill now after that crystal this morning, so we're doing pretty good. The ring prices are skyrocketing because of the lack of payout on the hard mode bosses. But they'll come back down. I think the highest order on them is like 162 or something crazy, and the highest listing is like 177. There's no way I'm paying that much for a ring. That's crazy. So we'll wait for them to come back down. They're definitely like near the peak of the spike at the moment. But we're something like 90 bill away, or 89 bill away from a decent order after they come back down. So we'll get there. We'll get there. Tried Witch Awakening recently. Really like her flows. Told new style of playing. Previously Succession Warrior. Do you ever try her? Super comfy and easy. I did, yeah. Actually, fairly recently as well. And beautiful class. I love the skills. They just look really nice. The only thing, and I think it was just due to where I was at the time, right? So I was at Dekia Thornwood when I tried Wusa. And the combo that I was doing on Wusa was like the easy mode combo, the like hold RMB for half your life combo. And it's actually really good, but it was very conal. And it didn't have the AoEs I was looking for. And now I'm not there. I probably should give it another shot. The issue is that my main class is a succession class. So I'm really trying to push myself away from awakening classes. Because if I play a succession class and an awakening class, then I have to make both of my sovereigns, right? And if I just choose a succession class, then I could just do my main hand. And it would save me an insane amount of money for the time being, but yeah, it's definitely a class I should try again. I did like it. It did perform very well. Maybe I'll try Succession Wusa. Maybe we'll see how that goes, because I think Wusa is a good looking class. I like the skill effects and stuff. Man, it would really suck to have to make two weapons. They're both on par right now, but they won't be, so makes it tough, you know. I guess they will be all the way through like Rashulka with my current plan. But then after Rashulka, so like Orbita area, after that they won't be on par. But maybe that doesn't matter. I don't know. Main issue of the copy system. Hope sometimes they'll make it possible to choose Awakening Session, for example, when tagging, and your must AP will become one of the two depending on your choice. That'd be sick. Here's the issue with it is PA does not expect or didn't expect what people do to be what happens, right? So PA didn't design Awakening and Succession classes, and they didn't design Sovereigns with the thought that if you played a Succession class, you just wouldn't enhance your Awakening Sovereign. That has baffled PA. They do not understand that at all.
Hello there.
Roots above and branches below just followed.
Roots above, branches below. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Hope you're doing well. So, like, in PA's mind, everyone is enhancing all of their weapons. So in their mind, like, it's not an issue. But what they're discovering is that Succession players are just playing and enhancing their main weapon. And I think that's part of why they're doing so many Ascension classes. A, it's easier for them to make Ascension classes, and B, it forces you to make both of your weapons. I don't think they like the idea that some players get to only spend 3 trillion silver on a weapon, and some players have to spend 6 trillion silver on a weapon. I don't think they like that. So I don't think that they're going to do anything to make that more convenient for you as a player. I think, if anything, they would take steps to make that the opposite, i.e. force you into needing both weapons. They didn't think players make the most optimized choice while playing a highly progression-focused game. Here's the thing. When BDO first released in the West, it didn't even have anti-cheat. Because Koreans are not legally allowed to cheat in video games. So when they released BDO in the West, they discovered that players cheat in video games and had to get anti-cheat. So yeah, I think that they don't understand that players will optimize a long-form progression game. Yeah, I literally think that, yeah. Be hacking circuits in History Doctrine was best of slot. Yes, sir. They actually went to Crypt as well. That's where they're making their big money. They were going to Crypt and making alchemy stones. It's crazy. Why not Zekia is better to grind DSR or just telescope? I am one piece away from the telescope. So we're going for telescope. Arzekia is definitely better. And if I was just focusing on money, I would definitely be there. But I am one piece away from the telescope. So we're still here. We're still stuck here. I just need the double barrel. Freeze HP back then, never going down. That was also a problem with performance as well. It's costly to manage everything on server side, especially for fast-paced combat like this one. It was mostly just a lack of foresight on PA's end, which is pretty funny. There's also a meme where there was like a Calphion ball one time, and there was a meme where someone is explaining to Jay what desync was. It's so funny, man. There's probably like a YouTube short of it or something from like many years ago, where like one of the head developers, somebody asked a question about are they going to fix desync, and the head developer had to explain to Jay what desync was. So you see him like in Korean explaining what desync was. He's like never heard of it before because the KR servers have 0 ping. It's so funny, man. Classic. What a meme that was. If they just shipped what worked for the moment of the time, maybe they need to ship it again. Money and development already quite long. Well, it's different too, right? Because they developed the game for Korea, which A, you're not legally allowed to cheat. B, you have to use your social security number in Korea to sign up to a video game. So like, they'll catch you cheating. That's a big legal problem. And C, their servers have 0 ping. So to then launch that to the world where anyone can cheat and servers have ping is like a totally different like world to them. It's something that they were definitely not prepared for. I don't think it was about getting the money out for investors or money or anything like that. I think it was like literally they just didn't consider the fact that the world is very large. Hello, Weave. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. We're fixing to get a double barrel right here. Frick. Wasn't aware of this rule regarding cheating in Korea, but it makes sense anyway. Yeah. Yeah, you have to sign up with your actual like social security thing or social insurance number. Like it's the same concept, but it's called something different in many countries. Social ID, whatever you want to call it. But your in-game account is legally tied to you as a human being, right? And so if you cheat in the video game, they take legal action, like you get jail time. And so they didn't have an anti-cheat because, well, you're not going to cheat in the video game. That's illegal. Hello, Rurumar. Good morning. Aaron, hello, good morning. How's your wand going? Grinding hard, I see. Yes, sir. We got to cruise, man. We got to get this double barrel so we can get out of here. Not going well so far, I would say, on that front. But yesterday we burnt like almost 50,000 paint that I had laying around, and today we're back to grinding, back to raw dogging it. How many hours already? Like 65 or something crazy. In a rather short time. It wasn't that long ago that I was at Tungrad, so I definitely put some time in. But it'll take a while longer. I am now grinding at 320 drop rate, so it should be a little bit more common, but the piece is pretty rare, man. Like, it just is quite rare. So I'd say we're maybe halfway to the average. Something like that. Close to pity? There is no pity for it. You just go until it drops, man. There is no pity. It could be this hour, it could be another 300 hours, I don't know. We just go. That Ulm on my second kill because the absolute worst RNG known to man. Nice. Yeah, I have almost all my brews left at the final phase of Ulm. I'm gonna have about 2 brews left at the final phase, and I have 7 left. Hey, not bad. Hello, Sphere. Good morning. Yesterday I grinded Orbita for hour 45 until in-game night mobs started to hit me below 10% HP. Got 3.6 bill in trash loot without a single debo. Is that good? I've not been there, so I don't know. I don't know, man. I've never been there. Hour 45. What does that put you at? Like 2.8 bill an hour or something? In trash? Weird that you didn't get a debo, though. You should be seeing tons of debos. I could see what the average is on Garmoth, but that's not exactly descriptive. Let's see. Orbita Castle. It seems like the average with just a level 2 and no Agris is something like 13k trash. I could turn on the Agris button and tell you. It's something like 21k on Garmoths, which is usually like a tad low, so anywhere around there. 41k plus, I think you'd be doing just fine. And I guess that's 2.9 bill in trash an hour. Give or take. Good because of horrible RNG, can't really tell if action is slow or not. Do a bit more testing. Only like a minute or 2 slower, I'll do it this way. Much more comfy. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair for sure. 21k, exactly 5 waves. That's the maximum due to mob spawning speed. Gotcha. That makes sense. Under average. That's kind of expected though, right? If it's your first time there. You're not going to pull max numbers the first time you rock up to a spot. If we get the piece on the session, that'd be nice, man. I'd like to get out of here. Pretty tired of Dark Seekers, man. Pretty tired of it. And I think that's just because I put in so much time in such a short span. But it's all good. We keep cruising. However long it takes, I guess, is how long we'll be here. Streaking. 85 stream streaks. Shoes. Also have some smart idea maybe. Only plan to do at most 5 cocks a day. I could just bring my 99 mage cape with me. Swap the ancients for Ulm while keeping the thralls for the rest of the raid. Oh, because you get like the free swaps. X number of free swaps. A little bit min-maxy there. Getting a little bit sweaty. So behind AP wise. That's a big factor, man. Got 4 compass piece. 4 compass pieces. Sheesh. Hopefully you got some good ones. Good go now, kind of light here. Hey, fair enough. Have a good night, man. Appreciate you stopping by. It is 8 in the morning for me, so like... Well, you know, sometimes it'd be like that. Hope you have a good night. 85 room crafting yesterday. Nice. Nice. I did about 12 laps of a rooftop yesterday. So I feel like we're getting there. Could be the cursed treasure item part that never drops, locked me here for months. Could be. It could be. Aside from the merchant ring, it's literally the last thing left, so... It's whatever, man. If it takes months, it takes months. It just means that I'll get to Orbita before I do anything else. Whatever, man. Somewhat unlikely, though, I'd say. Build Mario to do his daily Huey yet? Or he's not been here? I haven't seen him. I have not seen Mario yet today. It's pretty early, though. We could be stuck here forever. When is Aura spot grinding? After I get the telescope. That's what's holding us back, is the telescope. I'm not here because I think it's good money and because I like want to be here. I'm here just for the telescope, so I really don't want to move on until I get it. We just kind of brute force it. I have done 2 hours of Orzekia though. One of them on stream on the Nova. Just a few days ago, in fact. What day was that? That must have been Saturday. Friday evening, Saturday morning. We did some Orzekia on stream. She goes dry hairs. I win at Cox. That should be fun. Heck no. Because that's literally 1,000 hours. I'm good. That's 1,000 hours. For a useless item. Your item, useful. This item, not useful. Any Olanders today? We had Destruct in, who's up for Oluns. If you're also up for Oluns, then we have a group. I would be down in about 40 minutes, if that works. Sure, okay, sounds good. Does that work for you as well, Destruct? 40-ish minutes. Can do some Olans. Destruct is also down. Alright, sounds like a plan. We'll finish this hour and then we'll go up to Dekia Olans. Very cool, very cool. Should I go Runecraft or should I send some more Cox? You should get a T-bow. You should just knock out a T-bow real quick. You know what would be the coolest thing to do while runecrafting? Is holding a T-bow. It wouldn't be like efficient, I'm sure, but it'd be cool. Since Sick doesn't want to get carried, he can pop Lantern Harmonies. I've been doing that the whole time. I've been doing Lantern Harmonies literally the whole time. I don't mind it. But also I meet AP cap, so I'm not even getting carried anymore. I actually exceed AP cap a bit. We're both yellow at AP. We're both in like the 360s. There's the T-Bow's 33 purples. Yeah, but like you're so unlucky that the juice has to show up at some point, you know what I mean? Don't think I need to save E and Z for arm then? Nah, we don't have any trouble with the arm. Unless it spawns really far from the heart. If I go and read for purples, I'd be at 10 out of 33. Instead, I'm at 3 out of 33. Yeah, that just means number 4 will be a T-Bow. Man, if we can get a double barrel before we go, and then also get a nurturing piece, that'd be sick. That'd be freaking sick. Hello, Blink. Good morning. Having all 3 Dragonheart weapons would be kind of cool. Yeah, but a T-Bow. A T-Bow, though. Shouldn't be greedy? Maybe that's your problem. Because you're not greedy. The game's like, I must not want it. Good morning, Patrick. Happy Wednesday. Should be a pretty nice day. We'll make far less progress on the telescope than I thought, but hey, Oluns is always nice. Oluns is always good. Just hoping you always progress solo. We're gonna get both of them today. We're gonna get the telescope and the ring piece today. Both. Both. Dolans again? We're literally on the way there in 32 minutes, sir. How many hours you have between all your accounts? Like at a specific spot or just in general? Because like how many hours across 10 years? A huge amount. Many, many, many tens of thousands. Total? I don't even have a number for you, but it's got to be something like 80,000 or 90,000 or something. A stupid amount. Because I don't log out of the game, so. But there's no way for me to actually know that. $35 hours away from 5K hours on my NA account. That's crazy. That's crazy. I have so many freaking hours in the game, man. It's crazy. Like, it's stupid. It's stupid. They want you to get carried at Oluns? It would be cool to get the ring piece, man. That would send us very aggressively off course, but it would be cool. If we got the Oluns piece, then life looks a little bit different on the channel for a while. Because we'd be going for the merchant ring. Kind of cool if the game could differentiate between AFK and non-AFK hours. So hard to implement. Yeah, for sure. How'd you have all treasures except the boat? That's so pog. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. We're getting there, man. We are getting there. I think I only have 13 or 14k hours in my original SEA account. Guess I didn't AFK much. Makes sense because AFK fishing wasn't that great before. Yeah, what I used to do is literally just stand in town to let my workers work because that was like the most efficient thing you could do. There wasn't really an AFK activity that was worth doing. But keeping your workers working was a big deal. Beat me? My treasure is Cardallo and telescope only. Gotta get working on the map and the compass, man. You got this. You got this. You get the loot tracker, that is Choice's video companion app. If you'd like it for yourself, you'll have to go to his Discord. He's got a channel in there about how to get it. And the map's supposed to be the easiest shortest acquire, but it seems like there's pain. I mean, if you're doing Dekia, it's definitely a pain. If you're not doing Dekia, it's actually quite fast. If you don't get absolutely screwed over, it's like very quick. And even if you do get screwed over, it's not even that long. $130 deep into Dekia history now in NA. Lose so much potential money for something that's probably going to save my inventory. Yep, that's why I went for them as early as I possibly could. I think I talked about that in my most recent video. The opportunity cost. I got like locked in on opportunity costs, so I was like, well, right now I can make $2 bill an hour max. So I'm only losing like 600 mil an hour to do this. But if I wait 2 more months, I can make like 3.5 bill an hour, and then I'm gonna be losing like 2 bill an hour to do this, so I just went as early as possible. Losing potential 2-3 billion hours sitting in history. Yep. That's that opportunity cost, man. But the best time to do it was yesterday, and the second best time to do it is today. Trying to send 2 more cocks. Good luck. Easy T-bow. Let's get out on water and do groups faster. Use it to get out. Okay. Use my telescope more than I thought I would. Yeah, like if you have people on the mainland, getting back would be nice. The compass, not super useful. The telescope is sometimes useful. The map is super useful. But I gotta have them all. I'm like a Pokemon master. Gotta collect them all. When do Oluns get the paint? We shall see. Not expecting to get it from raw drop. I mean, paint is more rare than raw. Because there's no drop rate benefits. I probably used like 80, 90k Oluns paint, something like that. Nothing. And I want to say we've done either 6 or 8 hours, I forget. But D2 Oluns is like not insane for the raw drop. Because you're like hardly killing any Oluns. 50 to 60 paint deep on Oluns though. That's a decent chunk. That's a decent chunk. So an SEA server making drama. I don't know why people like drama. Not for me. SEA always has drama. NA used to always have drama too, but luckily we've moved away from that a bit. I think we're all just getting older, you know? We're all just getting older. Growing up a little bit. Special legal battle drama. There was a little bit of a legal battle in NA too. With PA, but like that went horrifically awful for the guy. So, you know. Doing the map non-Dekia, you just target the 2 mobs that can drop at each pack, kill them, move correct. You target the rotation that you do first will be the harder one to get. So you will hard target the 1. So, if you're at Sulfur, you'll hard target and do the 2-car rotation. You won't even worry about the Devourers. You'll just hard target the 2 cars until you get the 2-car piece. Because there is a Devourer rotation that is insanely good. And in Pilaku, you will hard target the Deportees in the Deportee rotation and ignore the Warders. Because there's an Iron Fist Warder rotation that is insanely good. And if you do that, the 2-car piece should take you about 14 hours on average. And the Devourer piece should take you like 9 hours on average. And the Deportee piece takes, I think, 13 hours on average. And the Warder piece takes like 9 hours on average. They're pretty common, man. Like, basically, if you're fully buffed, every time you kill a 2-car, you're rolling on like a 1 in 18,000. And you just bop, bop, bop over and over again. Good morning, Brewski. Tweaks lost guiding for each piece. Disgusting. Yeah, I mean, like, you could just do paint as well if you wanted. Just use any paint you get. Since it's the more common piece, you are more likely to get it from paint. Because it is, I think, raw, like 1 in 50,000 or something. As opposed to a lot of the other ones, which are like 1 in 200,000 for the Elton, for example. Brewski? There's a guy called Brewski who said good morning before you did, Talon. I'm not that far down. We catching up. How much shall we make at this spot? Like 2.5 bill an hour, something like that? 2.8, I guess, if you sell the Origins. Which I do. I know, but then you skipped over you. I did not skip over you at all. Oh, I guess I did. 2 weeks lost week. I guess I did skip over you. I'd have gone back. I don't necessarily do things in order. I don't always read in order. What you talking about? This isn't a book. I don't need to do it in order to understand. Now I'm going to skip over it. Now that we've already established, I'm going to skip over your first message. Need to rework the treasure pieces, have a lower drop rate, but drop from every mob instead only 2. Yeah. I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah, because, like, that's part of why the Oluns piece is so messed up, is it only drops from the golem or the arm. And so when they do something like deck you 2 Oluns, which means you're killing way, way less Oluns and arms than like a regular Oluns, then regular Oluns is still the best for the actual merchant piece. But it's PA, we don't do things the logical way, we do things the way that makes no sense. I was just jealous that there's a new favorite in town. Bum bum bum. Now we're creating the drama. SEA no longer has it, it's here. You guys want to cheese D2 Oluns later? Find that too. Just make less money but higher chance of ring piece. Nah, we'll just cruise it normal. I don't think any of us are like expecting to get the ring piece anytime soon. Ooh, it tied. Where the cheese method? Is it to like repeat spawn the first golem? Because I feel like that's slower. That has to be slower, right? Because he doesn't have an arm. So it's 1 proc instead of 2. The actual fastest way would just be to do normal Oluns, right? Because then you're getting an arm and a golem every couple of minutes. That's got to be faster. Is Nova a good grinder? Nova's an okay grinder. It's not super good, but it's not terrible either. It's pretty like middle of the road. 1 Olin's kill every 5 minutes. Is regular Olin's not faster than that? Since you get 2, you get 2 rolls, right? Because it's a roll for the arm and a roll for the Olin. And if you cheese the Dekia method, you only get 1 roll. I think it's less time. It would have to be 2.5 minutes. I guess I haven't like looked into how fast that first golem shows up, but it'd have to be like half the time for it to be any good. Two methods faster, or someone do the math on it. Just can't quite remember. Gotcha. And so I suppose you need at least 2 people running the lanterns then, and you just go back and forth on it to avoid the cooldown. That makes some sense. That makes some sense. Two methods is also doable as a duo, since you don't have to worry about killing the arm. Yeah, so it's not like a time-based thing. Gotcha. Interesting. Well, we got about 15, 16 minutes. And then we'll be good to go. I think I've actually done 6 hours. Let me double check. Yeah, 6 hours of Dicta Oluns. So we're getting there. Only 282 more hours. And we'll basically be there. I've had my most max inventory slots. Helps me with putting random stuff in my inventory. I just don't carry anything around, man. Or try not to. I just don't like having stuff there. Gotta remember to turn in my dailies. I'm probably gonna forget, but I gotta remember. Ugh, time for sippies. Can't be yawning. Still out of monsters. I didn't buy more. Might try to wean off of them. We'll see. We'll see. Probably won't happen. But you know, we're trying. Time is to stream this weekend. If I stream, it will be let's see, the end of it would have been 3.5 hours ago. So the start of it would be 7.5 hours ago. If I stream on the weekends. Which I have been doing lately, but it's tough. If I stream on the weekend, it means my sleep schedule is absolutely cooked. Because it means waking up at 12 midnight for me. That's cooked. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the monster energy drink sleeps tonight. Not in my jungle. We are out of them. We're boned on them. 1 a.m.? Yeah, 1 a.m. my time, yep. Good, that's just works for me. I think that's why I'm able to, like, do that, is many, many years of graveyards has ruined my ability to sleep at a normal time. And so what happens is I'm unable to sleep at a normal time for enough consecutive days that I then sleep in the afternoon and wake up in the middle of the night. Yes, why no gib item? It's being rude. Yes, being rude. So I will get a Rockaboo right here. This big guy will raw dog us a Kabua. He did not raw dog us a Kabua. Scammed. Scammed. Free crons. I'm tempted to tap. There's free crons. Where's the free crons at? Put them in the bag. Put the crons in the bag. I think we're getting 1,000 crons like tomorrow, right? So we'll be able to make an offhand click, which would be our 73rd probable click without getting anything. So we should get it. We should get it. We're 72 clicks with nothing so far. We should get it. Are we gonna kick them boots? Ages from now. Like, a very long time from now. Restart my PC real quick. Fair enough. Fair enough. The boots will probably be the last armor piece I do. Or at the very least, they'll be the third one. "23 days since last restart." I don't even know what my last restart was. I might have restarted it last week, actually, because it was stuttering a bit. But I don't often. Buy the other ones. The issue is, like, the helmet and the chest piece, when I upgrade them to Adana, will actually give me more stats. It's the same cost, but it's more stats. So those two are always first. That's dumb. Just how it works, man. Just how it works. Are there OSS logic? Where the butter upgrade costs more, like Mother of the Mine armor? Yeah. I mean, it's still a good upgrade. It's just you get 12 hidden, I guess it's 11 hidden DR from the chest and the armor. And I don't think that's because the chest and the armor are better. I think that's just because the Fallen God version of the boots and the gloves have more DR. Could be wrong about that though. I don't think that the chest and helmet have more DR. I think it's that Fallen God pieces have different. You guys crime wars? I acquired my knockdown crystals. I don't even know what the new crystals are, man. I can't keep up on all that stuff. I don't even have voids or gluttonies or anything like that, so we just out here. 4 monster AP. I mean, that's something. You have market crash yet? Not yet. That'll be tomorrow, or I guess this evening. After maintenance. Basically, they didn't give the weekend rewards from the bosses, which contain a lot of demos, so the market has climbed pretty aggressively. And it will start to crash again. Tony Sensei at least made 3.8 AP? Yeah, for sure. For sure. I'm tied into how boots and gloves get the combined stats of both of Asian and DR versions. Yeah. Yeah. Quick maths. Think they did it on purpose to drive prices up? Why would they care about what the prices are? They're like upping demo drops across the world to nuke the prices. I don't think they're interested in raising them. I think that they just implemented the switch to where they go to your Black Spirit safe instead of having to claim them, and they messed it up. I think that's what actually happened. Pay is always the worst way. The worst way is they don't know how to code their own game. Which is, I'm fully on board with that. I'm fully on board with the idea that they coded it wrong, and it just didn't work. And of course, it was the weekend. Nobody was in the office. Classic. That's how it works at my job as well. They'll make huge system updates on Friday evening, Friday afternoon, and then they all leave. And then we have to call a company because the IT guy, the in-house IT guy, which they feel they need because, of course, they need him, has decided that he no longer wants to be on call. So we have to call a third-party service to do the IT for the systems, and it costs like $1,000 to call them, and then an additional $300 an hour. And it's not my money, so I don't mind calling them. But it takes many, many hours for them to figure out what the heck is going on. So, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. Higher prices, higher taxes, higher money sink, unintentional economy control. PA has no idea how to do economy control. If they did, the game would not be as inflated as it is. All they ever do is just add more silver generation over and over and over and over and over again. It's more and more and more silver generation. That's why we're in the trillions now. You're back? Okay, we have 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Then I'll make my way over there. Are your filing machines... We don't have filing machines. We have something called a human-machine interface, which is a relatively common term. Billing? Billing machines? CIP, is that caustic in place? Because we do caustic. "10 years we're going to be grinding 100 bill an hour. Game's still alive." It might be more than 100 bill an hour, man. And the game will probably be alive. Caustic, yeah. We do caustic in place for one series, like one phase of the process, but then the rest of them are just mostly high pressure. and manual bleaching. But I don't do any of that stuff anymore. I just run the show. I just run the show. Are you HACCP certified? I don't even know what that is, so no. The facility might be, but as a person, no. I'm grinding for 10 million hours solid since 2016, and look at us now. Oh my lord, we're rich. We're filthy rich. We're filthy rich. We are disgustingly rich. I accidentally popped another hour. Frick. I forgot to turn off the thing. I forgot to turn off the thing. Scuffed. But we're so disgustingly rich. It's laughable how rich we are. We're so rich. We're so filthy rich. Okay, there's our hour. We're disgustingly rich, man. What a good hour. What a good hour. Waiting for another hour? Just getting it there. Yeah, I'm headed to Oluns now. Headed to Oluns now. Yeah, we got a Kabua. We got a Kabua. We're friggin' rich, boys. Oh my lord. We just made a full day of grinding in that one drop. Okay. Let's roll. Don't even need to grind anymore? No, we gotta keep grinding. We gotta keep grinding. There's never a reason to stop grinding. Because if we keep grinding, then that Kabua is an additional income. And if we don't keep grinding, then the Kabua just is meaningless. You gotta give it meaning. Has analysis critical control points. Nah. We don't do any of that. I'm sure the facility has some sort of certification for that, but they don't like train people to do anything. We don't train people. He's got Olin node level. Mine's level 10 if you want me to be party leader. I do not have an Olin's node level. Why are you kicking? Jump, boy. Jump! Jump, you stupid horse. Jesus. These freaking horses, man. Which I'm on? Balanos 4. Balenos 4. Get out of here, Kabua. 70 orders at max. Holy. Wabam. 76 bill. Bailnos. Get the piece this hour so you can keep that Kabua? No. What that means is the window is open for me, so we're gonna get the piece. That means the window is open. Worked in a septic plant for a long time, filling line of juice, one's in a box. I'm like one step removed from the food safety requirement. So we don't have to be as aggressive with our food safety stuff. It's pretty nice. just due to the way beer creation works. All right, we all ready? We all ready? I'm just gonna run up and hit it. Let's do it. Get this on. I will put this. Okay, it already auto-popped it. Nice. Get this. Get this. Pets out. Let me upload my hour. And then we'll hit start. 12 bill hour, by the way. Pretty good. May not have drank wine at work in the QA department while testing pathogens. The only thing we get to drink at work is wort, which is like beer without the alcohol, and it's pretty awful. Easy artifact coming. I'll take one rich merchant ring piece. Thank you. Second a spoon, let's go. I was right. We'll see. We'll see. Also, I do need 4 more Pride Debos, so that's a thing. I do need 4 more Pride Debos. Yeah, I guess it spawns like inside of a minute, so if you can nuke it and then unsummon, resummon, you could probably kill, gosh, what, every 3 minutes or something? Every 3 minutes you can get 2 rolls instead of like 5 minutes per 2 rolls. Definitely faster. That's really interesting. Oh, I didn't even turn on my loot scroll. What else did I not turn on, boys? Guys in the merchant chat with sanctions? Nah, we're just grinding. It was talked about, but bleh. That's 3 sweaty, 5 me, you know? This another line made vodka sauce for Rouse. Used to drink the bitter vodka too. Had an added bitter gin to make it taste bad. And stuff was from taking home gallons. I mean, after the first couple, it don't taste bad anymore, you know what I'm saying? What's this mentioning chat? Basically, like, one guy summons, you kill the first golem that pops up inside of a minute, then you cancel your lantern, and somebody else summons the lantern. So you get an Olun to spawn every 60 seconds or so. And so he'll only have 1 roll, but it means that you're rolling more times an hour for the ring. Said that the other day. Yeah, and we were like talking about it, and I thought it might be better than just raw dogging it, but I wasn't sure on the math on that. But apparently it takes like 5 minutes to kill a regular Olun, which gives you 2 rolls. But the first Olun here, which gives you 1 roll, spawns in 60 seconds. So if you can kill him in, you know, 30, 40 seconds, and then unsummon, resummon, you are getting more rolls an hour, I guess. That's the only mob that drops it? Yeah, it can only come from the Olun Golem or the Arm. That's it. Nothing else can drop the ring. You? Yep. Yep. Welcome to BDO, man. That's why it takes hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours sometimes. So I use all my paint on the Oluns piece? Same. Same. Maybe we'll get some paint today, that'd be kind of nice. Party grinding? Yeah, there's 3-man spots. And I think there's one 5-man spot, but there's mostly 3-man spots. That's it. I guess, Talon, the ring method, like the lantern cancel method, is somewhat efficient in a 2-man group as well. So, you know, if it's ever the middle of the night and I'm floating around, hit me up. We cruise. Destruct is also down? Aye, man. I got a Discord. You know where to find me. I would love to get a merch ring. That'd be so sick. Mostly 3-man? Yeah, yeah. There's like a handful of 3-man spots. Some of them are relevant. Most of them are not so relevant. And then there's one 5-man spot that's pretty good. Just getting voice channel coordinate. Yeah, it's kind of just like a back and forth thing, right? Because it skips the minute cooldown on the lantern. That's kind of how that works. Is it grinding off stream? I grind kind of a lot off stream. And I just go full, like, watch video bleh. Time for raid 2. Good luck. Good luck. I'll show profit like that on the right you have. It is a third-party app made by one of the BDO creators. It's called the BDO Companion app. And it was made by Choice. So if you'd like it, you'll have to go to Choice's Discord. Discord.gg/choice. And he has a channel in there about how you can get it for yourself. Almost nighttime, or it's gonna be almost nighttime, something like that. We're up to 72 bill now. It's crazy. I didn't even do nothing today. What an hour. What an hour that was. I'm also done with the seals already. The whole seal event. I have purchased the entire shop. Even all the stuff I don't care about, I bought. That's just gold bars now. It's not even good money in gold bars either. It's just like a waste of time, basically. Your Discord so I can try and get some parties on Saturday nights. Exclamation Discord. I don't have like a URL. I'm not fancy enough to get my own URL. Hello, Ken. Good morning. In FOMO now, haven't been grinding for 4 days. Oof. That's tough, man. But you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Sometimes there's more important things, you know? Layla's pedal? Rick. Back to grinding very soon. Nice. Nice. Speaking of grinding, just a little bit ago, like literally 12 minutes ago, I got a Kabua. We got a Kabua and we made, and it's a stupid amount of money. Cheeky 12 bill hour. It was nice. It was so nice. No telescope piece, but we got a Kabua. Can't complain. Decia fragment. I'll take it. You're tired? Probably nap. Time is it out there? Like 5 p.m. or something? Nap time. 4? Ye old daylight savings. You guys want to gather this black moss stone crab right there? Might give you some cool stuff. Want to retire? I also want to retire. I say that almost every day. Because my boss comes in. He's like, so what do you know? And it annoys the crap out of me because he says it every single frickin' day. And I'm like, I know I'm ready to retire. Spiritually, though, not financially. And then he leaves, so it works. That's insane. About to file another report. Sir, do you know how many hours I have in DSR? You know how many friggin' hours I've done? I deserve Kabuas. I know I want you to shut the F up and F off. That's basically it, yeah. That's basically it. One day he came in and he's like, so what do you know? Or he was like, I think he said something different. He like phrased it differently. He's like, how you doing? And I was like, well, I still work here, so. And he's like, that's a good thing, right? I didn't answer. And then he's like, okay, and he just left. And I was like, is that all it takes to get him out of here? $11 that hour is crazy. It was a good hour, man. It was a good hour. Another day in paradise. I'm a liar. Yeah, yeah. That's the white people thing. I feel like white people say that. Or the, oh, you know. People get it. Living the dream. That's another one. That I'm a liar. I say living the dream, just not my dream. 450 drop rate, no debos. Sometimes it'd be like that, man. Just grind more. Grind more, forehead. More grind, more. First time at the spot, hate the terrain. It was recommended. Let's see, it's the second spot we ever tried. It was a recommendation. It does like to spawn deep in the back there. For whatever reason. How 450? The castle, like the Adana castle, goes over the cap. So if somebody has the Adana castle popped, it gives you an extra 100%. I.e. Ethereum for Ethereum, Zephyros for Zephyros, and so on. It's an additional 100. What the heck is this heart? Where's my ping? There it is. I'd like to redeem grass beetles. Decia 2 grass beetles. This golem has no body. I think my game is bugging. Okay, now he has a body. I wish that when a skeleton is in a movie or TV, never have a normal speaking voice. Is that high pitch or creepy sounding? That's how he sounded when he was alive. I think that's the creator's interpretation of what having no vocal cords would sound like. But I think what they don't understand is that if you don't have any vocal cords, you can't actually talk. You don't actually make any noise. Hey, you got some paint, Pog. Ponder things like these. But isn't like a higher pitch just a more aggressive vibration of the vocal cords? So therefore, like, if anything, they should have a lower pitch. Because they wouldn't be able to vibrate as aggressively. I don't know. Think Sick has TV or watch shows? That's a fair point as well. Higher pitch. Tightest vocal passage. Doesn't also mean like faster vibration though? Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know how vocal cords work. Watch over the top. I have had zero time. I literally ended stream yesterday, went to work, got off work, went to bed, woke up. Here we are. That's what I have done. My Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday are really, really rough. Like, I have zero time. Watch at work? I don't have time to watch it at work either. Usually listen to Rogan at work. I'm not allowed to listen to anything, technically. We're not allowed to have headphones. We're supposed to be wearing earplugs. That doesn't ever happen, but we're supposed to be. No, you have to listen to machine noise? Yeah, yeah. Something about if you're listening to music or whatever, you won't hear something coming to kill you. But if you don't have your earplugs in, then the noise, the ambient noise is so loud that you'll damage your ears. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. So I just wear headphones anyway, and wait for them to complain. Which I don't do, because there's not really that many people that could do what I do, so they tend to not push very hard. Why are they all in the back, man? Holy. Get out of here. Can I has ring piece, Mr. Golem? I mean, a crystal of precise destruction is not a ring piece, but they do look similar. I see how you could get confused. Got nothing so far. Basically same, because those don't sell. There's 20,000 min listed. Talon should do Sangoon and Balance 4 now. Dun dun dun. Huh? For the drop rate. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. You got voluntold, so I don't know what to tell you, man. Oh, you're not in game? Oh, gotcha. Rick. Drinking a beer on the sofa. Oh, I see. I see. That means I'm probably on the TV again. Oh, your phone? Okay. Man, I'm yawning today, boys. It's time for some sippies. Sippies. Okay, we're out of sippies. Need a sippy emote? That'd be sick, actually. It's just like a big old vat of monster with straw. I feel like we could just take the lurk emote and like raise it, put a straw, and a vat of monster. You drink monster out of a straw? No, but if you're like depicting in an emote the term sippies, you'd probably use a straw. I need to place my tent down and repair my earring. Can only place on the ground. This was the ground, but okay. Brand your knobs? They don't even break, man. It's just my distos that are breaking. It's just my frickin' distos. If I had Karazad earrings on, it wouldn't be a problem. Because they have double the durability. 5-bill raw drop from Zephy? Pog. Big money. Big money. Now you just gotta get that Cat Debo drop. You'll be set. Get a Ted Debo earring or something. Guy Pistanity to drop the earring because my friend. I don't watch Pistanity. Maybe that's like blasphemy, but I don't actually watch like BDO content. Just generally speaking. Just don't have time for that kind of stuff, man. Do I like the PvP clips? Like the enhanced and funny ones? I just don't watch it. Watch gear guides as second monitor content, even though I'm endgame. Just to see how wrong people are, or... Because, like, I gotta be honest with you, man. Gear guide is just easy content for views. And so everyone and their mother does them. And they're all different. Which means that a lot of them are wrong. I disagree with a lot of gear guides just based off how I personally play the game. That's a big factor, right? It's a big factor. And I think that's fine. Like, the only gear guide that's logical is the one that is the most efficient. And then if you as a player choose to do the inefficient thing, that's fine. You have made that decision. But there is really only one logical way. There is like one logical gear path. Gonna be your 600 hours of Dolans. You've done 600 hours of Dolans? What the heck? That's crazy. Some leaves. Very nice with DSR break. We just had a DSR break yesterday. We didn't even touch DSR yesterday. I come back today, it missed me. It gave me a Kabua. I don't know, man. Missed stream yesterday. Playing Windrose with wife. Oh, I see. I haven't heard much about that game other than the UI is good. All I've heard. What that means, I don't know. We shoot an hour or more? I'll kind of leave it up to you guys. I do have time for 2 hours, but I will need a break in between for the restroom and another drink, so... I guess if you're both down for another one, I'm down for another one. Really good. A lot of fun laughs. Nice. Nice. Get a small break after sound done? Okay, sounds good. Another precise destruction I have turned into Yurito. Frick. Hungry right now? I gotcha. I gotcha. I also will need a little break. So I think it works out. What I missed was bacon pizza. We did an hour of DSR, got a Rockabua drop, sold it for 10 bill, and now we're doing Oluns. That's basically it. That's kind of where we're at. Food get your first murdering piece? I mean, eventually, right? Food is the fuel that he needs to grind. So eventually it will lead to a murdering piece. Congrats on the Kabua, thank you. Which monster do you drink? I prefer the white can sugar-free. I like the OG sugar-free. The OG, like, black and green one. Sugar-free. It's really nice. I don't really like the white one. personally. Just need a Twinkie and a monster, you're good to go. Is this a stereotype? Are we being stereotyped? Are monster enjoyers being stereotyped into also liking Twinkies? Do they even sell Twinkies anymore? Didn't that go out of business? Do I even have knockdown crystals in? I must. I do, okay. So the captain, it tastes like cream soda. Okay, okay. Now we're getting to the bottom of it. Did not get an item on my 300th Cox KC. They run Dragon Hunter 1. It's so much easier than doing mechanics. I think about 2 minutes slower on average. That's not bad at all. 2 minutes to do it brain dead? Why not, man? Drink a daily straight. The monster, not the captain. I'm glad you clarified. Can you start doing this instead? Normal KC time is 27 minutes, I think. According to KPH tracker, current average is 29:21. Yeah, it's not bad at all, man. Not bad at all. Monster, sickly, a pizza, and bartering. This is the life. That sounds comfy. That sounds comfy. If I have to get home so we can windrose it up, we might make some pizza bagels tonight. If I work from home, I probably barter. That's kind of my issue too, is like all of the time that I can do anything on BDO is basically entirely active, right? Like there's some editing time in there that I guess I could barter in, but it's like 1 day a week I'd get a number of hours in. And that's just not going to be enough, you know? Just not going to be enough. Mom works at his family business. Just brings a laptop to work. Imagine not working for like a gigantic toxic corporation that says you don't even get a chair. You should stand the whole time because it looks more quote-unquote professional. America. We all sit here. Isn't that crazy? In America, you don't get to sit down. Sitting down means being lazy. No one gets to sit. I like lazy, but no, I'm a construction worker. You just gotta lean on a shovel, man. They figured that out years ago. Leaning on a shovel is the new sitting down. And my guidance counselor at school, did he push you into construction? Should have pushed you into electrical or plumbing, to be honest. Nerf bartering autopathing, only ran into 5 walls so far. It's always been bad, man. They've like started removing reefs and stuff as obstacles because bartering like autopathing is so bad. Reconstruction 2, my company is Mahogany Homes. Have you slaved away long enough to get the entire uniform yet? Because you have to buy your own uniform at Mahogany Homes. Bit of a scam. Got into it a few years ago, but I've always been building inclined. Too old now? Gotcha. That stuff wears on you. You lose money at your job. What the heck? Gotta pay to work there. Uh-oh. You got auto-modded, Grouper. You got auto-modded. Buy your own uniforms? Yes, sir. America. See, the billion-dollar corporation can't afford to give you a uniform. So you have to buy your own uniform. And the smart companies, okay, there are some pretty smart companies like Walmart, for example, where their uniform is just a blue shirt. But you still have to buy it. You still have to buy the blue shirt. Don't you get fined if you don't buy it? No, you just don't have a job. If you don't buy the uniform, you don't have a job. And they want you back when you leave. Classic. Classic. Left my uniform job. I had our names on it. I just kept it when I left. Yeah, like, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you just keep it? It's got your name on it. Before it has my name on it, says they're going to charge me, and they didn't. How do they charge you for something that you bought? How does that make sense? How are they going to threaten to charge you for something that you paid for? People are dumb. Yeah, I got given a uniform at work. If he doesn't wear full gear, the company gets fined. And they get weekly checks from city council. Yeah, so the way it works in America is if you get hired somewhere, you have an upfront cost of buying the uniform. And if you don't wear the uniform, the company doesn't get fined or anything, but you get fired because you didn't wear the proper attire. Classic. And for some companies, that's women in bikinis. And if you don't wear a bikini, you get fired. How does that make sense? America. why America's best country. America is certainly one of the countries in the world. Got like a $500 fine for not wearing name tags at my work. And they say we're free. Freedom, guys. Freedom. Guys, it's freedom, guys. It's freedom. Guys, can you vote for different people if you want to move to America? I don't think, like, real talk, and maybe this is, like, too deep, so we're going to dip our toes in, then we're going to immediately navigate out. I don't think that voting in America is real. Because the people in power would never give you the opportunity to remove them from power. And the American government is so insanely corrupt that there is no possible way that you actually have choice. It takes them 8 years to figure out how much a fine is going to be, but they can count 200 million votes in a day and a half. I don't think so. There's no possible way that's real. We missed the arm. What the heck? Was I distracted? What was I smoking? I guess I was after the heart. I don't know. Enforce it in case we get audited randomly. Why would you wearing a name tag be an issue for an auditor? Like, who cares? Literally, who cares? They don't know your name. You failed the audit. Fine comes from the Board of Pharmacy. Yes. Because if they can't tell your name, you have to be arrested. Immediately sent to a block site. Freedom. America. See, we got, what, 11 minutes left on this hour, and then I think we need a break. Cheeky little break. I gotta get another drink. Run to the restroom. I think Destruct needs a little snacky. I maybe could use a little snacky as well, but I don't think I have anything that's snack worthy. Dying slowly. It only take you, 3-4 months. Want to do a different spot after? If you would like to show us your spot that you like to do, that's fine. We could do that, I don't mind. I've done the top hill spot. Couldn't even tell you where that is. Had no idea what the spots are called. Non-Guardian drip is kind of cool. You mean the Dosa? The guy in like the K-pop t-shirt? He's just in a K-pop t-shirt. The last like 4 outfits they've released are all K-pop outfits. Jay really likes K-pop, man. It makes sense. I think BTS brings in like 13% of the nation's revenue or something. It's pretty crazy. How half the economy of Japan is like anime or something? Yeah, yeah. Pretty much that. But this is just like 5 dudes. Or 6 dudes. I don't even know how many of them there are. We should BTS is excused from mandatory military because they're just that popular. They were excused, but they chose to go in anyway. And they should be about out by now, I think. And now I know you're asking, Sick, why do you know so much about BTS and their mandatory military and why they chose to volunteer to go in? And the reason is because a little over a year and a half ago now, I was dating a girl that was obsessed with them and really liked them. So she knew a lot about them and played their songs a lot. And that's how I know about BTS. I even know most of their names. So there's that. I thought you were a K-pop girly. I'm not a K-pop girly. I don't mind their music. Well, I guess some of their music I don't mind. But if I'm like, man, I want to listen to some music, they're not on the list, you know what I mean? Or at least their comeback album last month, I think, or this month. Oh, they must be done with it then. Must be done with their old military. But yeah, they were excused just due to the GDP that they brought in for the country. They were excused, but to be quote unquote fair, they just volunteered to go in. Why do you know so much about BTS? Women, man. Women's. I'm out of the loop now, though. Wife is obsessed? Yeah. Does she buy the little photo cards? Does she collect the little photo cards? Surely, right? Funny how you misread it. I just thought you mistyped, so I... No, my sister does, though. Be thankful your wife doesn't collect them. That stuff is expensive. Because you have to buy, like, extra albums and stuff to get more photo cards. It's crazy. We have 6 minutes left. We think we can get another goal in here? CCR is my go-to music if I want to listen to music at work. I don't even know what that is. Sure you secretly have a BTS poster behind you right now, which is why you stopped using the webcam. I'm sure that's it. Push last to go home. Gotcha. Gotcha. My ferry has been off for a bit, man, because I keep forgetting. I also don't have a food buff. Let me pop a food buff real quick. Gonna be my first Vel in 5 years. Wish me luck. Good luck, man. You got this. Sickloot Lush Life Dance win? I don't even know what that is. The last, like, mainstream dance I heard of was flossing. That's how on the internet I am. I'm an old man, okay? I'm not hip. I'm not with the times. You're using DIR pants pad for SS? Yeah, because like it'd be easier to press than the foot pedal. But I don't want to buy one for it. Dance to a Zara Larson song. People are doing "Freak on a Leash" by Korn. The only word in that entire sentence I understand is corn. That's it. I don't know who Zara Larson is. I guess "Freak on a Leash" is the name of the song from Korn. Got a second cheese wheel yesterday. I'm devastated. Frick, man. Frick. What if you just disassemble the foot pedal and just take out the switch and make your own dance pad? Because the foot pedal was $80. It no get disassemble. Is this them dancing to the... Is this what they do on the TikToks? Is that the Elgato foot pedal? It is, yeah. And after like 8 hours a day, 5 days in a row of foot pedaling, it hurts my knees. Oh, that was me after stream? I'll give one for the push to talk on Discord. I think if you're not like spamming it, so basically I'm pushing it every like 0.5 seconds for many, many, many hours at a time. And it just cooks my freaking knees, man. It's probably the act of like spamming it so much that hurts the knees and not so much the foot pedal. But the quality is nice. I would just get like a button though. If you just need it for push to talk, I'd just get like a button. Spend like $10 on a USB button or something. Could try foot pedal because I fidget my leg all day anyway. Yeah, and then you too can develop knee problems. Alright boys, last golem. Easy nurturing piece. How's the resistance on it? It's pretty firm. Like, you gotta actually push it. Like, you can rest your foot on it and it won't press the button. You have to actually push down. Okay. Decent hour, decent hour. 1.8 bill. Actually kind of dookie. It's there though. No rare drops basically. Okay, I need to run to the restroom and get a drink and see if I have any snackies. I probably don't. And then we will kind of get together and do another hour, I suppose. Head to Hill Spot. We can meet there after your bake. Sounds good. Sounds good. You know, deal first hour's trash, second hour's redemption hour. Yeah, hopefully. Breach. We have 76.5 billion silver, boys. That is crazy. Crazy. Okay, give me just a couple minutes here, guys. I'm going to try to scrounge out some kind of snack. I don't think I have anything, though, but I'll take a peek. And refresh my drink, run to the restroom, the whole spiel. And then we'll get another hour of Oluns in. That should put us around a little bit after 11 maybe, and then maybe we get a cheeky beaky 4th hour squeezed in back at DSR or something. We'll see. But give me just a minute here. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Hello. We have made it. Now we gotta find we gotta roll up to the spot. I'm not sure where it is, but that's okay. Welcome back. Thank you. Thank you. Looks like Destruct is back. Place an email for the one I sent in Discord. This email's questionable if you guys. The issue is that that's a different emote slot. So that's an animated emote slot, and it's not the same. Oh! I nearly freaking died. Because I was in my map. Hello? Hello? Is it over here? That's really far away. What the heck? Let's roll, boys. Meow. Meow. Are you up top? You're up. How do you get up there, sir? How doth? How doth? Meow. Gotta sprout some wings. This is crazy. What a radical spot. What a wild spot. What's in here? It's just an empty room. Wow, you literally have to fly. See the emote in Discord? I did. I did see. There's stairs over here? What? I'll look into replacing it, but I can't replace that one because they're different slots. Oh. I see. What's horse stats for the quick drift? The quick drift is just the way that you do it. So you need a WW hotkey, which is something you can set up in the game. You need to set up your WW hotkey. It's less about the stats and more about the way that you do it. There's also a guide if you're unsure. Choice has a how to drift your horse faster guide. It's pretty old, but it's the same information. And he goes over that, and he'll tell you how to do that. Okay, I assume that we're all ready. I just need a villa and one of these. One of these. We have 78 minutes on the lantern. So done the skill add-ons don't change with presets. They do change with presets. You just have to open and close your skill window a couple of times, but it does change. It's just not immediate. Gotta open and close a handful of times. It's nighttime, boys. Let's be careful. Been logged out all day? Yeah, it's broken, man. Gotta spam it. Or, like, reload the thing. Tracker. Perfect, thank you. What else we forgetting? Always something. Spamming not working? Yeah, you might have bricked it then. Might have bricked it. You could try loading the other one and then going back to the first one again. and then open and close a couple of times. Like the emote? Yeah, I think it's cool. I think it's cool. I'm sure we'll find something to replace. I might even have an extra emote slot, to be honest. Been a while since I looked. I don't really keep them full per se. Ooh, a fragment. I'll have to go in and probably remove the black background and then get a couple of sizes, and then it should be good. Should be good. I don't even remember the sizes that Twitch needs, but we'll get it set. Don't want to show chat. I'm grinding. We grinding. We smacking some mobbies. We'll get it in, and then tomorrow, assuming I get it in time, I'm sure we'll say Sippies tomorrow. Then we can have a little emote. Little emotocon. It gets a piece in 2 hours. Well, I mean, I won't do another 2 hours. We're going to do one. Well, this is the second hour. So does that mean this hour? Yes? Okay, perfect. Perfect. Thank you for confirming. Let's get it. Merchant piece win. Apparently this hour. It has been ordained. Where's this heart at? Oh, it's right next to me. This will be the 8th total hour. So pretty good. Believe it when I see it. I was told it's going to happen. So we got it. Don't worry, it's my piece, not yours. Pshaw. I'm the one with the name, okay? Got an earring? What the heck? Are we getting scammed? Getting scamazed? Decyfragment? Okay. Is this going to be another one of those like 11 Decyfragment hours? Another one? Sir. Sir. It's been 4 minutes. It's got better loot buffs. That can't be it. It's the spot. We'll see. If I get a merch ring piece this hour, then it's the spot. Easy merchant piece right here. Thank you. Brick. Some don't want it, it'll drop. Nothing ever drops, man. Nothing ever be dropping. Back, welcome back, Sphere. It's Wednesday, my dudes. That's basically a one-to-one recreation of that meme. You could play the audio side by side; it'd be identical. Golem's hot. What a weird place. It's weird that, like, the Oluns can be all the way in a circle, rather than just, like, packed into a little cave thing. Have you had dinner yet? It is 10 a.m. I have not had dinner. We're a number of hours away from dinner yet. Just a little bit. What time? 10 in the morning. Congrats on 64. Thank you. Thank you. Lucky as he's been on pieces. No way he doesn't get a piece semi-quick. This hour get for sure. This is the 8th hour. So, like, I feel like we're due. Maybe we're due. I don't know. That'd be kind of cool. That'd be kind of spicy. It's pretty rare though, because it only comes from the golem. None of these guys can drop it, so. This guy coming up can, though. This guy right here. And his arm. Didn't get it from the arm. Must have it in his pocket. He wasn't holding it, he put it in his pocket. He didn't have it in his pocket either. Maybe that golem was single, and we just have to find the married one. Thoughts? Because you do kill his left arm. So I guess we're just looking for the one that's married. And we're stealing his ring from him. Murdering him and then stealing his ring. Or its third leg. His arms do be kind of big, you know. A little bit girthy. Whipper from his rectum? I don't want to go up there. The heck? I'll just give him some laxatives. And I'll wait. Turns out it's a different kind of ring. Oh. Check your kind of juice. Got 5 bill on Awaken. Good in there. Hey, not bad. Pretty good hour, huh? Must have had some Debos drop. Few Debos. We love Debos. We do love Debos. We just don't get Debos. We just don't get Debos. But what we get instead is Murturing Piece. Right? Right? Please? Darker's my favorite weekly gated content, low key. They're not quite weekly gated, they're 5-day gated. And the best addition to the game that they've made in the last 6 months is the timer. The timer. Check this out. My wrist will spawn in 2 days and 5 hours. Best addition to the game, you don't have to guess. I think that's awful timing for me, isn't it? Is that Thursday at 3 p.m.? That's pretty bad timing. Or Friday at 3 p.m. That's bad timing. Because I'm going to be napping. No, it says Quinn Rock available. It's a bug. They have it listed on their known issues page. Give me your ring, sir. They add one and break three. It's just classic PA, man. That's just what we do here. So freaking tired, man. I worry, Talon, that the M will get us. I don't know if you can have the M. I think it's like we'll see. Like I'll try it, but I think the M isn't gonna be. Well, maybe because it's a different color. Cheeky loophole. I don't know. Cheeky loophole. So then become a PA shill. No, they're paying me as well. Well, PA doesn't pay me, so. PA doesn't pay anyone. Well, that's not true. If you're in the category, PA doesn't pay you. If you're not in the category, then they'll pay you to play. Give you a few value packs as kind of payment. It's not payment if it doesn't cost them anything. Again, since you're one, gotcha. Oh yeah, okay. Makes sense. Little anti-copyright switch up. It's almost $30 a month, but it isn't. It is literally zero for them. And meaningless for me. It is literally $0 that it costs them. Because something to keep in mind is that pearls are a made-up currency in a made-up video game. They're not real. So it costs them no money to give it away. 2 Dolans, only got 2 stones at 8 fragments. I mean, 8 fragments is decent. Buy the value pack every month if they didn't give it? Probably not. I certainly wouldn't buy all the stuff they do give me for free. Which is, I get value pack, Cama Blessing, and Old Moon Scroll for free. Because I'm not a creator, I'm a partner. Pearls of money to us and imaginary currency to them. Yeah, it's literally made up for them. So the fact that an outfit costs $34, there's no reason for an outfit to cost $34. It's not like that's what they need to charge to make a profit after materials and yada yada garbage. They literally make $34 on a $34 purchase. It's all made up, man. How much money do you make an hour there typically? I've never grinded Oluns, but got the AP. I'd have to take a peek. But I think it's like 2.6. It's not crazy. For what it is, it's like honestly not that good. It's okay though. I guess artists that made the outfit? Yeah, but they get paid either way. They're just employed. They're not commissioning the outfits. They are employing an artist team. That's a little bit different. If they were commissioning the art for it, then they'd have to make back the money for the commission, but that's not what's happening. Let me take a peek here for you. I've averaged 2.25 bill over 7 hours. So it's about 2.2 bill. Only one of those hours had Agris though, to be fair. So I think about 2.7 without drops Orva. So I can get a stupid crystal. Is it really? Yeah, that's considering everything though. That's not just trash loot. I'm not sure what it is in just trash loot. But that's like if I were to yeet everything onto the market. Get like free outfit designs by opening up community websites and stuff. They did that kind of thing ages ago. They like had like players. They had a competition where players could design an outfit and the winners would get their outfit in game. And there's a couple of outfits created by the community. That's assuming the crystals sell too. Yeah, the only crystal that you get that doesn't sell is the precise destruction though. And those are only 100 mil. So it's not changing it. It's not changing the hour by much. So one of Valk's outfits is a community-made outfit, and there's a couple more of them floating around. They're community-made. It's kind of cool. Dog Patience and Unyielding don't sell much either. Oh, I've never gotten either of those, so... I literally have never gotten those, and I think I've only gotten 3 precise destructions. I'll stay over for a bit. The stupid energy of end times upgrade my crap. I mean, you could just buy that. But yeah. Orbit is really good. Orbit do be good. Like precise instructions and the other crystals. Yeah, for sure. If you can do like Or Zekia, you have like an outlet for him. The Stalwart Fortitudes sell though, and they're like 500 mil. It's crazy. So someone hogged a bunch of Stalwarts when they were 200 mil. Yep, the classic market manipulation. Good way to make money. Why spend 2 bill for 1 upgrade when I'm gonna be grinding the spot anyway? Also didn't realize they could be bought on Central Market. That's fair. That's fair. I guess it's just like a time-based thing. If that upgrade will mean more AP, will mean more clear speed, will mean more money, then I don't know. Maybe that's why you do it, but you're already there anyway. You may as well. It would feel weird to buy something just for you to then sell that thing. How's Nova PvE grind? It's pretty mid-tier. Like, you're not breaking any records or anything, but it's not bad. And as far as like APM, it's kind of medium APM as well. Pretty much right down the middle. Super tanky though. Definitely on the higher end of tankiness. Nova gotta be one of the coolest classes. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Pretty icy. Difference between Awakening and Sucking is crazy. It's the only time they've done that as well. Normally, like, Succession and Awakenings have a somewhat similar playstyle. But Nova is just so radically different, it's crazy. You guys liking the spot compared to the other one? A grind spot is a grind spot, man. I don't really think about it. I just kill mob. It's all the same stuff to me. I'll grind anywhere, man. Anywhere you say? I mean, not grass beetles, but like... rotation-wise, I don't really care. That's why everyone should have at least one Nova. If only it was better. Guys, a heaven spot for sure, easier to ring. When I hear the word heaven, I think about that little slot in Valorant. I've never played Valorant before, but I know that there's like that little window that's called heaven. That's what I think of. I don't think of like a high place. I think of that window in Valorant. Let's try and win. It's so dookie. Pilaku? I did my time at Pilaku. We did our time there. I got my map. Want a CS too? I don't know anything about CS. I don't know anything about Valorant either, to be fair. I just know Jet, Omen, Sage, and Heaven. That's it. Those are the 4 terms I know from Valorant. Good RNG is the only reason you are where you are. Got screwed on map compass pieces, you'd be way behind. For sure. For sure. We'd still be a Hystria, to be honest. I definitely would have finished the map, but we'd still be a Hystria. And I probably only have 1 Debo instead of 2. Yeah, the Jet yelling for his E-girl Sage. I don't actually like watch. I don't watch anything, man. No, I don't watch like Valorant content. There's just like certain people who I throw on for background noise, and they, because I like their voice or whatever, or I'm just like used to their voice over time, and they do random things, and sometimes that's Valorant. So you just absorb information through photosynthesis. Okay, second deck. It's not deck, no. 0 for 21 on it. Once we get our other... Once we finish our ring, then I'll get, I think, 2 more hammers. Either 1 or 2 more hammers, I'll go again on it. We'll see. That sounds cringe, Reaper. That sounds cringe. Can be me. We'll have to recalculate our goal after today. I think yesterday the calc was 10.7 bill a day I needed to make per day to make the goal, but now it should be different. I'll have to recalc. That assumes, of course, that the ring prices go back down to what they were. They're kind of high right now. Now read the top part of the message. Only saw... No, I read the whole thing. I guess I didn't read the cringe part. I just read the it went viral part. That do be cringe. Easy artifact drop this arrow helped too. I mean, I can't complain. We did get a Kabua today, so I can't complain. Double drop because PA stupid. They all had something at the ball. Yeah, people are thinking that they're going to add... They're going to give away a free Pendebo, which is interesting. I think they're probably going to add new accessories, or at least announce new accessories. A new full suite of Charizard replacements is my guess. In which case, maybe it would make sense to get a free Pendebo. I would just choose an earring, to be honest. To give out Pendebo, I quit. I mean, a Pendebo isn't even that serious, man. It's just not that serious. I feel like they'll announce a new tier of accessories. No way they'll ever give Pendebo. We used to say that about Pen Black Stars, and look at it now. And Black Stars, they just give a bunch of them for free. It's not even one free Black Star, it's like 5. So I quit if they do it? Fair enough, man. That's your line, man. One Pendebo is literally 5% of the money you need for endgame. Basically, yeah. Give free login and claim to trash it and then leave the game again. Classic. Classic toxicity. Could you my 3-deck Charizard, please no? It's inevitable, man. Eventually they will. If it's not, like, at this coming ball, it'll be eventually. Pendebo would have been criminal like 2 years ago. Right now, not so much, but still. For sure. For sure. Maybe they were just waiting for me to finish my UIM. So that they can drop them. I don't know. Just get out free pen Fallen God? That'll never happen. That'll never happen. That's one of their biggest money generators. They're not going to give that for free. That's one of the things they milk the whales on. Pet armor make more sense than a Pendebo, though. I think it would be a Pendebo because I think they're going to go with a new tier of accessories. So it would be like in line with the new updates. And the armor would not be in line with the new updates. If they were going to give a Ted armor, it would have happened on Adonia Part 1. Adonia Part 2 confirmed hideout ball? Yeah, but it's got nothing to do with the armors. The armor's already out. They'll probably announce another tier of accessories with Adonia Part 2. and then give a pen debo so that you can immediately get one of the new accessories at base. Because I assume it'll be like Nav or Deck Karazads exchangeable. Certainly Deck. Better make Karazad sellable on Central Market? I don't know why they aren't already. They might do, though. They'll announce the all-new Pearl Shop 2. Yeah, where the currency in the Pearl Shop 2 is purchased with pearls from Pearl Shop 1. So they have a triple tier of non-refundable policy. And they'll expire every 2 weeks. All your pearls expire every 2 weeks. You know, because of mobile, they have kind of... It does, is they kind of AOB. They definitely will. I don't know why they're not currently sellable on the market. But if they add a new tier of accessories, they'll definitely add Karazads to the market. I don't see any reason not to. But we'll see, man. I kind of just want the gunner class to be like a dark magic gunner. And then I'm in, man. I'm in. No bad thing. 2400. Looking at 500 AP. I think we're gonna get boosted to like 440, 445. Something like that. Selects new classes and time gated damage, I'm in. It'll be an Ascension class for sure, though. Like, there's no way it won't be. And that's a little bit of an oof, but I guess not the end of the world. How do you keep yourself motivated grind setting much? I just set goals, man. I have long-term goals, i.e. I would love to hit Rashulka requirements before the Heidel Ball. And I set shorter-term goals, i.e. I would like to finish the rest of the money I need for the Pendebo ring that I'm working on by the 30th of this month. So it's all about a long-term goal and then shorter-term goals that are achievable. Right, so I need to make like 10.2 bill a day on average or something in order to hit the Pendebo by the end of the month goal. And if my only goal was I want to hit Rashulka requirements by the Heidel Ball, well, that's not very motivating, is it? Because, like, my goal would be, hey, just make 900 bill in the next 3 months. It's like, well, that's too big. That's too far. So you have one larger goal, and then you achieve that larger goal with shorter term goals. And I never will set a goal that's like very difficult to achieve. It needs like some focus. I'll have to actually work on it, but it's never so unattainable that I have to like kill myself to achieve it, if that makes sense. And the likelihood of achieving my Pendebo goal early is very high, but it's not such a low post to hit that I can just slack off and then feel unmotivated. Like, I do actually have to work for it. So when I set the goal, it was something like 12.7 bill a day that I needed to average, and we're down. I've knocked that average down to around 10 bill a day or something because I'm like I'm overproducing on my goal. 10 bill a day in 90 days. Exactly. It's not that bad, right? And I just need to average that. So if there are days that I can't play, it just adds a tiny bit of the average to the next. Right? Consistently play 900 bill is like 3 months of grinding.
No, it'd be less than that. If I continue to play at the rate I have been playing, it will be less than 3 months. But the 3 month goal is achievable, right? To set the goal for 3 months at 900 bill is 10 bill a day. That's achievable. That means that on guild boss days, I literally don't even have to play the game. You know what I mean? In fact, I expect that I will achieve that goal early. But I don't want to set such a difficult goal to achieve that I'm like sweating for it and like killing myself to maintain that goal, right? So your weeklies, it'll bump down to like 6 bill a day of grinding. Yeah, I don't like to look at it that way though. Um, because then I'm like, well, I only need to make 6 bill a day, and then I just make 6 bill a day, and then what if I miss a weekly or something, right? What if I miss the guild bosses? And then it's like, oh crap, now I'm behind. Reach a goal early? Do you take a break? No. If I reach a goal early, I set another goal. Because that's, for me, that's where like the burnout comes from. It's not from pushing for goals, it's for not having a goal to push for. That's where I just stopped playing. Right? So we recently, or somewhat recently, finished our previous goal, which was the first Pendebo ring. And then I set a new goal within 2 days for the next Pendebo ring. And I've already spent in that goal, in the time I've been working on that goal, and I'm like, hey, I want to get this item by this time. I've already spent 30 bill on an alchemy stone. So I could have had over 100 bill right now, but I spent money on an alchemy stone, so I don't. That's how much early I would have finished the goal. So that's how like achievable they are. Setting unrealistic goals is a big problem, but not setting goals is another big problem. Long-term goal is Enslar. My short-term is Ox Subweapon. Yeah, there you go. Exactly. I just slack half the time. I either grind 5 hours a day or I do dumb stuff. I used to be like that too. I would like grind a ton and then I would just not play for like 2 or 3 days or whatever because I just had no like focus, right? There was nothing I was reaching for. But since I started doing the Iron Man and the Ultimate Iron Man, I always had a goal. And that was just how it had to work in order to finish. And that really made it possible for me to continue to push. And one of the things I learned on the Ultimate Iron Man is that if I set a goal that's very difficult to achieve, I will kill myself to achieve it. And that's not good. So I set far more attainable goals these days. And if I want to put in some extra time to make it happen sooner, then I just do. That's kind of how that works. So, currently, long-term goal is to get Rishalka requirements, and short-term goal is 1 Pendebo ring. And then after I do the short-term goal, it will be 1 Tet armor, and then 1 Tet helmet, and then 1 Pendebo earring, and so on. And I'll set like time goals on that, but they'll be achievable. They'll be like reasonably achievable. Ultimate Iron Man goal is pretty crazy. The amount of time I spent on that was like ridiculous as well. Every freaking waking moment I spent on that. Good luck on your raid, Aaron. Easy Tebow. Okay, fairies off, everyone. 8 minutes left. You got filtered, but I think you said just do smart method for goals. Yeah. Set like reasonably achievable goals, man. If a goal is too unrealistic, you won't be motivated. If a goal is too easy, you won't be motivated. And I gotta find that middle ground, that sweet spot. Already 8 minutes left. It's flown by, man. I have made terrible money. We'll recalc after this hour and figure out how much money I need to make a day. But at the start of today, it was 12.2 bill I needed to make a day. Something like that. Or 11.8, somewhere in there. Olin forgot the contract. I forgot to turn in my Darkseeker dailies too, didn't I? The thing that at the end of the Darkseeker hour is like, I can't forget to turn these in. I think I did forget. But luckily, what time is it? It's 11 o'clock right now. We have 6 minutes left. I'm going to try to squeeze in a 4th hour. And we'll run back and pick those up. So we'll have them for tomorrow. Turbo Hour on Camo 5, swapping got a limbo box on California. You and your tinfoil, man. You have the event horsies. Should be better overnight activity than fishing at the moment. I only have one. I have one horse. And I haven't touched it yet. I should, though. You can get 3. Don't you have to, like, breed or something? It's too much work. Buy a breedable tier 6. Oof. You have 7 of them? What the heck? You just hanging on to them? Loading up some wagons? No more haunt spending? Yeah, and we're like making strides because of it. Isn't that crazy? What have we got since we finished buying stuff for horses? 1.5 Pendebos? It's not even been that long. Here, Olin's piece. This is hour 8, I think, right? We're making a dent. 280 hours to go, give or take. Where's this heart at? Okay. I don't know why I play this game without sounds. I do too. Like the stream can hear the game, I think, but I can't. It's just too low for me. It's always been that way. I got the Crush Rock with Bare Hands title. Huge. Huge. I think I've played without sounds for like the entire time I played the game, like 10 years. Play with no sound as well? Oh, it's a bunch of boomers, man. No sound boomers. Grinding is a second monitor activity. Exactly. Why would you listen to it? Sometimes it's third monitor activity. Alright, 2 minutes left, so... Do you want to push all the way to another golem? That'd be crazy. Give peace. Give peace right here, boy. Oh, we only have 30 seconds left, so it's probably a good time to end. Now we can squeeze another hour in. Gib. Gib. He did not gib. Brick. Want to do another hour? I was going to go back to DSR. So that we might actually make some money today. I don't know. How much money do I have? $77 billion dues. Yeah, I think I'm going to roll the Dark Seekers, guys. We got to get this freaking telescope done. But I appreciate the hours, boys. I'm down again tomorrow if you guys are. How's that hour? That hour was also Dookie. 1.8 before tax. I made, yeah, 3.6 bill or something in 2 hours. Oof. Oof. That does put us up to 8 total hours, which is not bad. Not bad. And then money-wise, we're probably super close to 80 bill. So if we say 80 bill and we just don't count today. If we say 80 bill, we need 70 bill in 8 days. It's me internet. We have Poggy internet. It's me interwebs. I'm still dropping frames, man. Holy. What is that garbage? We still dropping frames. I can't even talk to a storage keeper. It's me internet, boys. It's so bad. It's still dropping frames. We're just throwing them out the window. We don't need them here. We don't need frames or workable internet speed or anything like that. My ping has climbed to like 600. But the good news is that it'll only be another year before they might install fiber in my area. Lol. Better now than a packet of Oluns. I mean, the game is fine. It's just kind of like higher ping, which is like workable. But the upload speed is absolutely in the dumpster. Who needs frames when we need double barrel? That's what I'm saying. 500 Kafirs. 500 Kafirs. Damn, that was a long time. Jeez. Whoa, these are kind of up there. 1.3 bill in Kafirs. I've got 80 bill, boys. Well, maybe the frames will fix. Maybe they won't. I don't know, man. All I know is we gotta go. If we're gonna get it, we gotta go. So I don't know what to tell you. We're just gonna cruise. We're gonna cross our fingers that it gets better, and we're gonna run another hour. Hello? Everything is so slow. We just roll. See what happens. If we die, we die. I barely hit those mobs. It was mostly no registering. A lot of damage not really registering here. But we're killing them still. Have tried packs for season? I have not gone to paddocks or the seasonal yet. It's definitely going to be the last thing that we do, probably. Unless I run out of loot scrolls. Look at this garbage. I've done more than a full combo on these guys. It's just not registering. Rick. Why is my internet so trash, man? It's so trash. Almost 10% there from 900 bill. Isn't that crazy, man? That's quick. Come Cal 4. Your tinfoil doesn't work for me, Talon. I just do the forehead mob till mob give peace tinfoil. What do you mean? Oh, we're fully DC'd from chat now. Fun. And none of my damage is doing anything. We're going to DC from the game. Okay, are we done being annoying? Nope. There goes the stream. It's okay, guys. I've only dropped 14,853 frames. It's okay. And none of my damage is registering. Nothing is going through. Nothing. Now we dropped 15,939 frames. Now I've dropped 16,138 frames. I'm dropping essentially 100% of frames. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Rick. Okay, everyone. You probably can't hear me, but thank you guys for being here. My freaking internet's acting up. I don't know, man. One day we'll get fiber, hopefully. But I'm just going to call it. The game isn't even like... I can't even play the game either. Like, damage isn't registering, and we're just standing there. I'm going to die, basically, so... I'm going to call it. Maybe I'll take a nap or whatever. And go from there. I've dropped all of the frames today, basically. So, thank you guys for being here today. Hopefully tomorrow will be better. We'll be back at the same time. And maybe we'll do a little bit longer stream to kind of like make up for today. But hopefully the internet works by then. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.